once we completed the Explore of Woy Woy Leagues Club last week, me and Mavericks came into Gosford and we drove around the old shopping centre that we explored back in 2022, and we were amazed at how fortified it has become. So this is where we got in. So they've corrugated iron the doors, so you're not getting in there. This has got corrugated iron all through it. And this is where we got in, and look what they've put up here. They've put spikes to the side and have put corrugated iron right up to the concrete, so you can't jump over. The only way you're getting in there is if you cut it. I'm going to walk the perimeter and see how much it's changed from 2022. Back then there was many points that you could get in, but today you see they've put it up the side here as well. So you remember we all got across up there. If it wasn't for that little bit of red corrugated iron, you'd be able to get across, but there's no getting up there now. And here's the other one as well. Geez, they've done a good job. Put a little bit of bar on the left hand side there. People were probably sneaking in. I had a look at the front of it when I was driving around, and the top level, the windows are completely smashed. I gather my video and other videos on YouTube showed everyone how to get up here and get in, and they just trashed it. It's looking a lot worse than it was back then. I'm going to get a few pics from here, and then we'll walk around and we'll see what it looks like around the side and front. So this is a busy street through the week. When we parked here on a Saturday, this street was completely empty. This is where we parked, right here. I keep on telling you guys, go off and do things, because you never know when they're not going to be here anymore, or when they're going to be so fortified you won't be able to get in. So look over here as well. Corrugated iron. More there. See, there's doors that you could get in, that you could Bosnian bill your way in, but not anymore. There's no trespassing. This property is protected by video surveillance. I think they're just a deterrent. I don't think that's for real. I've got to keep on turning off the camera so I can get some pictures. Otherwise I'll shake too much. So down here there was a whole bunch of fire hydrants. I remember getting in underneath. Was that there? Where was that? Oh, maybe down here. That's all about that picture just to the left of it. I wonder why you'd put it on this building. Surely you could find some better building. We've got a whole bunch of stuff there. Look at that. Solar panels or something. Maybe there is CCTV in there. That's been wired up recently. That wasn't there in 2022. There's power going in there for something. More corrugated iron. So you got a big bolt there, but the door is fixed corrugated iron. You ain't getting in. More video surveillance. I'm yet to see one camera yet. This is where the fire hydrant was. Have they blocked that? Yeah, so under here I've got a few pictures of me under there from 2022. There's another door that you could have got in. But unless you're going to spend 15 minutes unbolting all these screws, you ain't getting in. What we didn't know back then in 2022, the front doors were actually open because there was some homeless people living inside, and once we left later that night, I noticed the homeless guy just sneaking back through the cafe here at the front. This is when it was still open for parking. You'll notice when I go over to the park over there how many windows are smashed from the top. What a huge thing. What a waste for something so big to just sit here idle. Ooh. Let's see how fortified it is from the front here. You see up here all the windows are completely smashed. If you can get in up on the car park there, you might be still able to find a door to get in, but you ain't getting in from the front anymore. So this was that cafe that we got some pictures from. We managed to get inside back in 2022. There was a mattress right out the front here back then as well, and that door was open just here. So it had plywood on the inside of the glass doors, but they were open so you could make your way in. But not anymore. Oh, they fixed this up a little bit as well. If you remember, this all had holes in it, I'm pretty sure. Every single door, every single window, corrugated iron. That's the new way of fortifying things now. Forget about padlocks. Everywhere I've gone where I can't get into, this is what they do. I'm going to go on the other side of the road there from the park and get a better view of the whole premises. So you can see there all the windows have been smashed up the top there. I don't know if that's functioning, but you've got a CCTV camera up the top there. That might be an old one, or it could be the one they're talking about on those corrugated iron doors. See, they've smashed in the whole window up there as well. That was never like that. We'll go up the other side, the other street, and see whether or not all those doors have been fortified as well. The interesting part is the back, right around the back. You will never believe what they've done to stop you getting into the car park. Let me tell you, it's akin to something from Alcatraz. You think about the razor wire that you see on prisons, that's what they've got at the back here. No, that looks like a microphone up there. From over there it looked like a camera. I think it's a microphone actually facing into the car park. This side's got all the patrol signs as well. And up these stairs was another exit and entry point back in the day, but well sealed off. Again, if you can get that off, that's probably one side where you could probably sit here and get those screws off without being seen and get in. All the other sides are a little bit exposed. That one there, if I was to try it these days, that's where I'd try to get in. Unless you get a huge ass ladder, there's no getting in on this side. If you remember back then, I walked the perimeter with Jules and Bodie. before Mav got up here. If you make it up in that car park, I think you're sweet. I think you can get in. It's just getting up in that car park that's the problem. Still no plans for it being demolished or anything like that. And Gosford Council has really put some effort in shutting this up. Okay, we've got one door here. Doesn't look like it's been corrugated iron closed. Let's see. It's probably a metal door, probably welded. Okay, so it's screwed. 3, 4. It looks like something's possibly welded down the bottom there. You ain't getting in there. So far, it's that corner, just on the corner here, that I've seen. But I reckon you got Buckley's chance of getting in. See the old Sam's Warehouse sign up the top there. Let's see if I can get a picture without turning the camera off. The walls are just a little bit too high to climb. This street's nice and quiet. They've done a good job, just got all their offcuts and just stuck it on here. And gather with the security patrols. No one's going to bother ripping all this off. Head around the back and have a look at this razor wire. Now when I uploaded that video in 2022, it's got over 5,000 views now and a whole bunch of comments, and people let me know that this vacant block of land here, there used to be a uniform shop. There you go, you got one door that's not barricaded. There you go. Can you walk along that wall? You can drop down in there. So if you're able to climb up there, I reckon I could climb up there. I reckon I could put a pallet or something up halfway, climb up there, walk along that wall, and then you can jump in behind that gate there on the fence. So that's the easiest way I've found so far. Walking around, that would be my bet. If that was up a little higher as well, you could probably sneak in under there as well. But yeah, I reckon you could put something on there and get up onto that ledge and you're sweet. I think I better hurry up and film this perimeter because it's starting to rain and I want to get the best bit, which is just up here. Look at the razor wire. So here apparently used to be a uniform shop, and a lot of the kids, their parents used to buy their uniforms from here, and there was a fire, and from what some of the comments have said or have read, that someone had died, perished in the fire, and it's remained vacant ever since. So there's another way there. It's quite tall, but if you can get past that razor wire, you'll be able to get in. I don't think they've gone to the trouble of boarding up every door once you get up in that car park. You do have the upper and lower car park. I think if you can get in, I think there'll be some sort of access there. a picture here. Alright, let's go have a look at this Alcatraz razor wire. So the kiddies have already graffitied it. So this is the only existing memory of what this place was called. I remember getting up there and taking a picture of that. Gosford Town Centre. It went under many different names. Kibbleplex, Marketown, Marketplace, I think, were a number of them. Look at that. Something like you see in a prison, huh? Like a third world prison. Okay, so someone's trying to cut something on the bottom there, but they've got reinforcement. So they've tried. Let's see if they've got a bar there. I've got the cars driving past looking at me. They're thinking I'm going to make a play to get in. Oh, we got someone in the driveway. Maybe we've got people in there fortifying it even further. That was the easiest way to get in. Yeah, the razor wire down there as well. Look at that. And that's it, boys and girls. There was that one point. So if you ask me, the way to get in is on the corner there. I forget what street that's called. There's no climbing up this side. Look how far along they put the corrugated iron. Even there. So people have been jumping up on the fence there and getting in that way. You could probably try get up on one of those buildings and climb down. And back to where we parked the car. Well, that's it, fellas. I hope you enjoyed that. That's what Marketown, Marketplace, Kibbleplex, Gosford Town Centre looks like in 2024. I don't know if you know of any plans of them demolishing it. Comment down below. But it's starting to rain. I think the rain set in for the whole weekend. We've got Jet Park down here. So I'm going to grab myself something to eat and then make my way back to Sydney. Thanks for joining us. And until I see you again on the next adventure or explore, adios.